Hello, all of my lovely stars. Welcome to another. We're getting into another Hogwarts legacy.
I pressed Ominis regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
I'll talk with him about the quest, though.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He...
Oh, we're getting more to the room.
Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts.
It's like a
As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I'll find Tobbs for you, Deke.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Spiders.
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside. Potato! Stupid one!
To fight the battles. Which is good, it's an open world
Confringo!
game with your own character thrown in. Whoever Tobbs has been serving is very...
Tobbs's master is awful.
very awful indeed. Alright, let's... That's a big spider.
Confringo! Defender! Potato!
And he goes to that.
Confringo! Defender!
That was a lot of spiders.
Confringo!
There we go. Now we're making time.
No. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs.
Oh. And then he...
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke,
And Tobbs
but
is
Tobbs
dead.
is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
You are here. Good.
We haven't seen Natty since we freed those hippogriffs and Tywing.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Where could Archie have gone? If anything happens to him.
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your
Okay.
husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
We're gonna track down a child.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
Second questioning whether I sold my items or not.
Revelio. What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more.
If only it was that easy.
This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
Revelio.
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
Alright, we'll follow the tracks.
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
We must. As she says, we must find him.
Prepare for a fight. I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Seems to be a bag on the tree.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again.
Revelio!
Archie went this way.
Keep following the footprints.
I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw.
Dear.
I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Revelio!
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Wow.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Thestrals.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Poor Natty. Like, you never guess what people see until they talk about it.
Revelio!
Hush now.
Revelio.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
Trevicus totalis. Revelio. Trevicus totalis. Revelio.
Why bring
Trevicus totalis.
They got what
Revelio.
they deserved.
That was it? That was, oh.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Of course, with magic, there's gonna be magical tents that are larger than the inside.
Revelio.
Go lightly. Be as a shadow.
And enemies.
Revelio.
This one, I don't know if we can avoid a fight. Doesn't look like it.
Revelio. 'Cause
hear that? What was that sound?
I shall cast my eyes. Best to be sure.
Arresto momentum.
You're going to regret that.
Confrindo.
We did it.
Revelio.
Can hear him.
Revelio.
I need your help. Please, I need your help.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
Child.
We need to get this open. Aloha, Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
To your mother.
Oh, Archie, you're here. Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe. Mr. Filbert. And I think they also said Otto's name.
I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
Well,
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
alright, to meet Sebastian. Outside the Slytherin common room.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominis?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the scriptorium's entrance, and Ominis won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominis.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominis is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
See if we can
He's
get
this way.
Ominis to chat us up.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
The library.
There he is. Good luck.
There he is, and you're just gonna wait here? Okay. You're just gonna wait here. I'm gonna go up and talk to Ominis. Right. This is gonna be simple.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominis. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominis. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... what was it? A scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
Okay, that was a lot. But I understand where you're coming from, Ominis.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope
We did it.
we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Okay.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominis.
I like our little trio here.
Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Occasionally. Right, I think it has to do with these 3 torches here.
Confringo! Perhaps all 3 lit at the same time.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Let them go in first, you know?
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
That was actually a good one. Note from Noctuagon, his aunt.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? And didn't tell me?
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
Revelio.
There may be something to this pile of rubble.
Right.
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
Voice? Ominous?
The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Of course.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us?
Never mind.
Feeling jealous over there, Sebastian.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted
Lumos.
this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
The brazier. When the door closed, it lit up.
Another one.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Let's see.
Confringo!
There's a lock here. But I don't want to touch it until
Lumos.
I know what's happening. Oh. There's symbols on this one.
The dial requires focus.
Art Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Lumos. Confringo. Ominis, your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite
Lumos.
person in the world for it.
Okay, there was a second door over there, but there is a dial here.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebatian.
That was savage, though.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Wow.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Oh my god, Sebastian.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Okay, so we have a door here, but this third dial was all the way around the other side. Over here through this wall on the other side, so it should be going to this door. You know, that's how I've been remembering these. See, on this side.
Lumos.
Of the other one.
Another.
Top one.
Not the welcoming sort, was he?
Ish. This one. Yeah.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Oh, kicking over pots.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Yeah, you guys want me to lead on this time? It's troubling. Oh.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
It's okay, Ominis. Just need to chill out. That's Crucio? Jeez. Oh well, that's where his aunt went. She was here. But she couldn't get out because she was locked in and no one else to... Which led to her dying.
Ominis. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominis, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You do?
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominis has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominis' favor. Will you ask him about this?
Yeah, I'll ask him.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominis?
Ominis. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebatian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebatian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I was
ask him
guilty
to
as the
tell me
worst
it's
of my
okay.
family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebatian will need to sort out another solution.
We
If
can
you
be your
cast
family.
Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Me and Sebastian will be our family. Ominis.
What do we do now? Ominis is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominis knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
What? Such different options. It's like, no, you don't have to learn the curse, or you can learn the curse and cast it on either of you. The two of you. Ooh.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Okay, guys, we're ready for a new unforgivable curse.
Ready? I'm ready. Are you alright?
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
I love how they're both worried about me
Revelio.
after being cast upon torture curse. Random note. Okay. Okay, I did see a book down here.
Sebatian, Ominis. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Ominous.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominis never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We couldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Like it's gonna be okay, Ominous. It's not like we're betraying you in any way.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebatian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Okay, boys. I'll see you later. gonna go opposite directions. Ominis is going that way, Sebastian went up that way, I have to go this way. We'll definitely see them later, though. You know? We're always gonna see our friends slash classmates later. I just leave the book here. Papa!
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
Papa!
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for
I
something.
do my stuff.
I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
Rookwood Castle.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
This was Sebastian's house. Take a skip by. Of course, Mr. Solomon is already here. Thinking, yeah, I was gonna visit Anne for a second, see how. She's practicing spells at home.
Such arrogance.
You didn't see anything. Right? Yes, sir. I mean, no.
No
sir.
more happy days for you.
Arresto momentum.
Over here!
In the middle of the day. Papa!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
putting back in. A little bit. Making sure my camera's working still. Okay. Around the side, which now we can go because I killed off some of the goblins in the area.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Some, I said.
Confringo! Arresto momentum.
Expulso! No!
Expelliarmus.
Levioso! Ah, up there. That's our way.
Descendo. Wingardium Leviosa.
Not up here, he said. Okay.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
Ooh.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Let's hurriedly get into the castle, which means no sneaking anymore.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa.
Try not to make this a difficulty for me.
One less human.
Expelliarmus.
You won't get away with that. Expulso.
Rebellio.
All right. Grab the few chests that are around here real quickly, so we can get into that trial.
Revelio.
You guys already know that these trials, it's gonna go down because of how many giant guards there are.
Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
I suppose. Oh, I see. These dials.
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession.
Ta-da! Gotta find his portrait and then we can get into the trial.
Goblin traps.
Revelio.
They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
It's a giant, like, crater right here. And a drill.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
It's a giant orb containing magic. It's menacing.
Revelio.
How big it is. Like the store of magic is what I mean.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
It's so crazy how big that store of magic is, and they're still digging for something else.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Right, I'm ready.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Oh, Papa must leave now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Bye, Papa. Alright, we can start this trial. Alright, guys.
Revelio.
Yeah. Whoa. Big opening. And look at that lighting. Oh my god. Okay. First thing I need to do is find the trail of magic. Is usually... There it is. So I had to get on that side. Now this whole room is fit for being a mirror.
I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here.
Chest.
Perhaps the archway is the answer.
Wingardium Leviosa.
The archway is the answer. Because it just made a chest. Turn into a block. Look at that. Oh, more of these stairs that I'll never get used to. Because they do that. Kind of almost speedrun this trial because the first trial I took a long time.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
It's a pillar this way. But I'm guessing if we go the other way around. Oh, there's a chest now. There's a wall. Oh, whoa. That's weird.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Is there any way to reposition this archway?
Go. Yeah, you see? There's another guard. I have to fight him. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
Confringo. Defender. Arresto Momentum.
Oh, there's more of them too, I forgot. Ow.
Expelliarmus.
There we go. Didn't want to fall off the edge too. I feel like you can fall off the edge and die.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Perhaps I'm to hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past.
Revelio.
Don't like all these statues of guards with not them fancy being guards. Nope, that's an actual one.
Confringo. Defender. Arresto Momentum. Lumos. Glacius.
There's a pillar here, but no leg near it. I need to grab it.
You can fight invisible enemies.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
There we go. I was
After
like, when
pulling
am
the
I gonna
block
get
out
this?
through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway.
Okay,
Revelio.
what are statues and what are not?
Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Okay, that was a weird chest maneuver. Anything? Potions. Which means big battle coming up. They don't just give you potions in the middle of a safe area for nothing. A second safe area with more potions. Big open circle, big boss battle.
Confringo. Defender. Arrest the momentum.
That one wasn't too bad. Not a big one.
Incendio. Descendo. Protego. Confringo. Defender. Stupefy.
Woo! We did it. Last
What a
little
relief.
bit. Last little bit of the trial.
Revelio.
Of course, there's a chest hiding behind it.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Ah! Just trying to take away the pain. Oh no!
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Oh, and a seasonal change too. Now we're in winter. I miss all the autumn stuff though. It's so nice. That's it for today's video and stream of Hogwarts Legacy. And anyway, I hope all of you lovely stars have an amazing journey, a lovely adventure. I hope all of you liked my content today, and if you did, please like, subscribe, and I will see all of you in the next video.